Hello and welcome everyone, I am Ducky Obrien and today I'll be going over a game called Patron. Or Patron, either one. Anyways, Patron was developed and published by Overseer Games and it was released onto the PC on August 10, 2021. The current MSRP is $19.99. Alright, as always, the exact release date, pricing, and platforms may vary from region to region and platform to platform. Why don't you get started? This is a basic management sim. It's pretty good. I'm gonna start a new game. The first time I played, all my citizens died due to starvation. You know, I don't know what's wrong with them, but definitely not my fault. We're gonna call it a party town. That's a cool name, right? Kind of gives like party vibes. I don't know, I guess we can do this. Alright, there are some like different maps you can play on. I am not good at this game, so we're gonna go with like the normal. You can kind of tweak your settings for the map. It is not the most complicated management sim I played. I played a lot that were pretty complicated. This one is more middle of the ground, and that's a-okay with me because these can get quite complicated. Alright, so here is your little town. This is how you speed up time. You have 10 adults, 6 young, and 3 children. The first thing you're going to want to do, I'm going to pause it real quick. You're going to want to build houses. So this is where all your buildings are. You got town buildings, production buildings, beautification roads, etc. When you press U, you're going to bring up your research tree. As you can see, it goes pretty far horizontally. And a couple of things. I'm not good at the game, so I don't know how to min-max it. But you definitely want the fisherman's hut ASAP. And you're gonna want to try to get food as fast as possible because you're gonna hit winter, and during that time it's way harder to collect food. All my guys died due to starvation, as I mentioned earlier. But you're gonna build a house. Okay, let's see. I don't like I'm kind of a little bit of OCD when it comes to these type of games, so I like symmetry. And I can build some roads. Lovely. Okay. Now they're gonna go build it. Again, with most management sims, it's not like a real-time strategy game where you can micromanage your units. You just set tasks and policies and the city runs itself. So it's all about managing it from like a macro level. This is where you collect resources in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna set it to max speed. Okay. You're also gonna want to build food ASAP, food production. So let's see, hunting lodge. Okay. You have some starter food. So going over this is all of your info at like a glance. You can click over it, hover over it, I mean, to see produced versus used. So it kind of gives you a good idea of, oh, I should probably make more mines because I'm using more iron than I'm producing, etc. You can press G to go through your grids. You're gonna need this. So soil fertility affects certain buildings. So if it's higher, you get more efficiency. There's ore grid here. You're gonna want to build your mines in this belt here, etc. Some buildings require forests around them, so you don't want to clear all of it. Let's take a look here. Gather shelter. Well-forested areas are more abundant in these resources, so you can kind of mouse over it until you get a high efficiency. Gonna look for as high efficiency as we can find here. Okay. This is pretty good here. Alright. I'll build the gathering lodge here. I'll build a fisherman's hut here. And I'll build a hunting lodge right here. And we'll build roads out to them. Okay, and I'm gonna build a depot, which is a drop-off point for resources. Let's see. Depot, where are you? Yep. Okay, and then when you have a building, you gotta assign people to a job, so we're gonna do that. Now, you also have upgrades if you look here. Oh, you want the large baskets. Okay, we're gonna wait for more lumber. I forgot to clear forest. Let's do that real quick here. You're also gonna wanna build a sawmill to convert wood into firewood, because you're gonna need that for winter. So, do that like that. Alright. Build a road going this way. Now, road signs increase movement speed of people within the proximity, so these are very handy. You're just gonna want to build. They're only like one lumber. Build them just every so often. Okay. There's a lot of complicated mechanics, obviously, but they're mostly accessible. The tutorial does a decent job of explaining the basics, and then you're gonna get the hang of it the more you play it. Okay, see, look here. It costs 20 coins and 10 lumber. I'm gonna put this guy here real quick. Alright. Yes, we got rewarded. You want extra large baskets. You're gonna increase your production like crazy. Let's see here. How many workers do we have? Alright, we're gonna increase the worker slots. We're out of coins. We'll wait. You want these production upgrades. You also want to get the expansion upgrades because it's cheaper to just put more workers in there up to a certain point rather than building a second hut. And up to a certain point though. Okay. You also want to build insulation because it decreases the firewood and coal upkeep. So it burns coal and firewood during the winter time. You want to make sure that you reduce costs as much as possible while increasing production as much as possible through upgrades. And this is pretty much it. You kind of don't want to go upgrade too fast in the upgrade tree here, because I made the mistake my first time through of like, oh, I gotta get my iron, I gotta get stone. So I was going through this and it turns out that I ran out of food during the winter and everyone died. So you kind of don't want that. Okay, build more people here. Okay. So we can kind of hover over it. We're producing more than we're using, which is good, but it's gonna vary the closer we get to winter. And that's when the gathering lodge is gathering shelter. Gatherer shelter is gonna be less useful, and you're gonna rely on the hunting lodge and the fisherman's hut, which is why you want to increase production as fast as possible and as high as possible. As you can see here, I gained another adult. The young turned into an adult. Ah, yes. We have coins. Now we can get sturdy nets. Okay, as you can see here, it uses tools. You're gonna make tools later on. Okay, let's increase venison production. Okay. Okay, now we don't want to touch this area, but we can clear this bottom area up. Get more lumber. Oh, I don't want that. There we go. Ah, that's so expensive. The upkeep is expensive, but reducing upkeep is also expensive. Okay. See, do we have enough workers? I don't know how to look at workers at a glance. We got 3 here, we got 3 here. That's 6, 7, 9. We have some slots free. Let's put one into fishing. Yes, I want to produce way more food than I use. And then after that, the balancing mechanic, the balancing game is expanding production while maintaining food production. So you're gonna have to redirect workers to do other things. But yeah, you don't want them to starve if you're not making enough food. Okay, we should probably get the quarry and the mine unlocked. So we're doing pretty good. I want to save it. What's this called? Party Town? Yeah. It's a little buggy. Sometimes the cursor isn't in there. I am having an okay time with management sims whenever I play them because they're chill. If you want to take it real slow, you can press 1 and slow it down. And I'll go real slow. And you can kind of play this while doing something else. You know, or vegging out and you just want something to glance at occasionally. I love management sims. You know, I love Frostpunk. I played a bunch of them. I can't even name all of them because I played so many. Covers a lot of them this year and past year. But it's a very chill type of game. I like the ones that are more stress-free. So Frostpunk is kind of stressful because you gotta make hard decisions. Whereas this one is like, whatever, you know? Just happy little villagers. Except when they started that, you know, that's unfortunate. I can upgrade the insulation too. It's gonna get cold soon. Okay. And then the mine. Okay, now we can build. Quarry, and where's the mine? Mushroom farm. I need more coins. We'll wait for it. Oh. Yes, look at my food production. It's beautiful. Are you even using stone? Okay. This is where you want to build it. Coal mine. Hmm. I need more workers. Looks like things are going well. Efficiency 117%, that's good. 79%. Oh, do I not have enough people free to cut down wood? Just put the children to work. Hey, why not, right? I mean, they're not. What are they doing all day? There's no schools. Just put them to work. Build character. That reminds me of a thing I read. I read an article. I don't know how much of this is true in terms of it being statistically relevant, but I heard a tale of during COVID, when schools were locked down, depending on which area you were in, if you had an area where schools were locked down, a lot of the students got jobs because their families needed income, because, you know, parents might be out of jobs, or they might make less money due to COVID, or they're struggling to begin with, or they just want extra money. Whatever the case is, you know. Oh, we got more people. Alright, let's add some iron miners up here. Production. Ooh, that is expensive. Should we do this? What's upkeep? Yeah, let's. Oh, everything's so expensive now. Anyways, so a lot of kids were working, and then when school came back, they're like, we're not going back to school because we gotta keep our jobs. And I was like, it's kind of, I mean, that's a great thing because it really does build character, it makes you a responsible adult. But it's kind of sad when kids can't be kids, because these are teenagers. I know they're not really quote unquote kids, but when you're a teenager, you're still very young, you know? So being, you know, feeling burdened to be a breadwinner for your family at that early of an age, it's kind of made me a little bit sad. That's the reality of life, though. Anyways, it's rambling on. We're doing pretty well. My food production is still pretty good. Let's see it again. Alright, let's look at our iron production. Oh yeah, the upgrades are so expensive. Oh. What about the sawmill? Can I build a sawmill like here? Where is it? Not a sawmill. What was it called? Not a hunting lodge. Shoot, where is it? Am I like passing it by? Do I not have enough wood? Oh, that's what she said. Where is it? Hunting lodge. Oh, Forester's Hut. Wait, gain favor with the Holy Church. I don't want to lose my food. So how about no? How about no, thank you. I mean, if you're not giving me anything in return, no thank you. Okay. Plants and cut down trees. Alright. Okay, I'll build it here then. Alright, call it quits soon. I know there's like more to the game. I haven't really gone too deep in it. I just touched the tip of the iceberg here. But I think that's enough to give you guys an idea what the game is like. I'm probably not playing it the most optimal way, but you know what, it's okay. I don't have to be perfect, you know? We're running out of tools, so I gotta research tools. Okay, let's take a look at how to get tools now. Okay, I need to get stone as well. I need to build a stone quarry. That's okay. But yeah, the game itself suggested that when you do upgrades, just play it slow, wait till you have enough leftover money to do other things, don't upgrade too fast. Make sure you take care of your villagers. We're growing fellas. Yeah, I'm doing really well in this save file now. Relatively speaking compared to what I was doing before, where everyone died. Okay. Probably gonna have to expand out. Uh-oh, I don't want this to be too good at cutting trees. Oh, the regrowth speed is so slow. I need to go faster. 120, 79%. Okay. Alright, why don't we call it there? I think that's enough to show you guys what the game is like. Hopefully it does, and hopefully you enjoy what you saw. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like to see or for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you want me to make any type of video, let me know. I'll definitely try my best. Oh, iron, heck yeah. Let me save again. I've saved obsessively. Okay. But yeah, just keep in mind I'm one person. There are a lot of video projects that I need to do that I completely forgot to do. Like for example, I was supposed to make the Temtem breeding guide right after I made, I think the IVs and EVs or whatever the equivalents were in Temtem, and I forgot. Because once I have like a queue, a work queue, and the game's coverage always takes precedence over everything else. Because I have to push it out as soon as I can. I have to push it out once the embargo date is lifted so I can move on to the next game. It's like this never-ending cycle of covering games so that you can get credit for coverage, and then they look at that, and then you can get your next key approved, you know, for coverage when you request it. If you don't make a lot of coverage, then they're not going to give you a lot of keys. So it's a really hard treadmill to be on, but I'm trying my best, and I'm doing a lot of games. So once I get on that treadmill, it's hard to get off because it never stops. So and then a year passed, I completely forgot to make it. Someone left a comment, I think like a couple months ago, and I was like, oh dude, sorry man, I'll make it right away. And I haven't had time to make it yet. So that's how busy I am. But I gotta make that guide, but those guides take so much time because I have to play the game for tens of hours, maybe more, until I understand it enough. Then I have to do research on top of that to make sure that, you know, what I'm doing is correct. And then I write a script, I record a script, and then get the video footage that I need, and that takes, you know, a lot of time. And then release the guide. and that's what it takes. But yeah, I'll definitely try my best to make any video that someone wants. It just may take a while. I am trying to step back on games coverage though. I used to do 1, sometimes 3 games a day. That was really rough. I love covering games. It's my passion, and it honestly brought back my love for gaming because I was getting burned out and I just wanted to quit forever, you know, to do other things. I still want to do other things, you know, but I love games coverage. I love games. I love covering games, and it's something I want to do. But I really didn't like not being able to complete the games that I play. Something you just don't have time unless they're very short, because you have to move on to the next game, and you just have to push out coverage as fast as possible. Because the earlier you come out, the more likely you're gonna get views, right? I still haven't figured out how to optimize my content to get views. I understand my type of content isn't what people want to watch. They want something shorter format, to the point, like reviews, scores, whatever. Just they want someone to tell them what they want to hear about the game, right? And make it entertaining. I don't want to do that because then it influences your perception of the game to be more positive than it should be. So I just want to show footage, just gameplay footage, as unbiased as possible. I still have a lot of opinions. It's hard to keep all of them out, but you know, that's my goal. So it's like, here's the game, people can look at it, see if they like it or not. But anyways, I'm just rambling now. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I'm cutting back on it, so I'm trying to do maybe 3 games a week. You know, that's a nice pace. I think I ended up doing like 7 games a week. But also, anytime someone emails me with a Steam key, I will cover their game. There's one that I haven't covered yet, Polity, which is like a kind of like Second Life sort of. It's really rough. It's like in its alpha stages, so I didn't want to make coverage on it yet because I can't talk. People wouldn't want to check it out if it made it too early. So I'm waiting. But I cover most games that people send me through email. If people send me game requests on Keymailer, they're just like, hey, can you check this game out? I'll do it. I'll make coverage on it. I'll try to keep it as unbiased as possible. If it's really bad though, like, I'm gonna say it's bad. If I think there's people out there and no one will like that game, then I'm gonna be honest about it. But yeah, I wanna have time to do other stuff. I have a lot of projects that I want to do. I want to branch out. But anyways, thank you for the support. I know my content isn't good, alright? I know it's not what people want, but I still get a lot of lovely comments, and a lot of you guys are supporting me. Even though I'm not making a lot of Astroneer content, because my channel is basically just all Astroneer and No Man's Sky, but I appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being patient with me and letting me do what I love. So thank you very much. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. I ramble too much. It's not like, I know very few people watch my videos entirely, and that's okay because it's not good content for them. So that's perfectly upset. Why would I want someone to sit through my video when I don't like it? And anyways, the game is Patron, developed and published by Overseer Games. It's pretty good for management sims. It's pretty simple, straightforward. I like it. It's peaceful too. It's chill. It's not like you're always stressful. Stressful, that's not how you say it. You're always stressed out about people dying like in Frostpunk. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there, fellas. As always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there, and I'll catch you guys next time. Also, I just wanted to say, don't take life for granted. It's much shorter than you think. You know, lately my grandpa has been getting really old, and you can tell that he is nearing death's door every day. And yeah, it just made me realize that life will pass you by in the blink of an eye. You'll be an old man, old woman. And you know, don't take the time that you have now for granted. Just enjoy life, chase your dreams, and make sure that you don't regret wasting your time on anything that's not worth it. That's all. Do I have regrets? Sure, but it's like a paradox where if I didn't go through the things I did, I wouldn't be the person I am right now at this moment. So those things needed to happen for me to be who I am right now. That said, now that I know, I'm gonna try my best to not waste my time and just, you know, enjoy life and try my best to achieve my goals, my dreams, whatever it is. And don't want to waste what little time I have left. You never know when you're gonna die. I'm just being real, but on that note, catch you guys next time.